Hey Sharks, here's your top 3 stories for today. For news, concealed firearms and cell phone policy. And for entertainment, top movies released today, here on this edition of PNN.
Welcome back, Sharks. I'm Sean.
And I'm Taylor.
And we're your news anchors for the week.
Recently, President Trump has brought up the idea of arming teachers with firearms. Here's Anna with more coverage on the news.
Thank you, Sean. Recently, President Trump supported the idea of arming highly trained teachers in efforts to fortify schools against mass shootings. He also said they should be paid extra as a bonus. On Wednesday, a Georgia teacher openly shot fired inside a school, but according to the police, no one got hurt and everyone evacuated. We at PNN conducted a survey of 100 students out of 345 in our school in relation to guns. Here are the results. In regards to if students will feel safe if a teacher here on campus were to have a concealed firearm, 16% say yes, 78% say no, and 6% say they don't know. In regards to if students generally feel safe on campus, 50% say yes, 27% say no, and 23% say they don't know.
Comparing to a survey done in 2014 by Daniel Pearl TV, where 80% of students felt safe, this drastic change may have been caused by recent school shootings. Breaking news today, Michigan University officials report that shots were fired on their campus. It's no wonder why students today don't feel safe. We have interviews with James Morrison and Wes Hambright on their opinion about teachers having concealed firearms on campus.
No, I think the more guns, the less safe we'll be. I don't see how pouring gasoline on the fires is going to make the fire smaller. What are you going to do? The students not doing their work. You're going to kind of lift up your shirt and say, "You remember I have a gun." It's a Band-Aid to a larger wound that won't fix the problem. I think it'll just exasperate the problem.
How do you feel about teachers having concealed weapons?
I feel that is a terrible idea. You're dealing with the fact that even the best of people who handle guns make mistakes. Guns go off. They don't necessarily play by the rules, if you will. And then, I hate to say this, but some schools have gang, issues. And then all you're going to need is a bunch of kids getting a teacher, getting a hold of their gun, and now you've got a gun on campus. It's a no-win situation. If you keep arming people, this isn't stopping the problem. This is just changing the problem.
Now back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Anna. Students nationwide are planning to do a group walkout on March 14th. Here's David with more news.
Thank you, Sean. Students of Daniel Pearl are planning and preparing for a walkout on March 14th in response to the lack of gun control in our nation and the massacre that occurred in Florida. Organizers are hoping potential participants sign a walkout petition, who will eventually be sent more details in regards to the event. Participants are hoping that our representatives next door would listen to their voices and take action so that our schools would be more secure from any potential attacks. It is unknown if the students participating in the walkout will be receiving disciplinary action. According to Ms. Smith, it will be handled by a case-by-case basis according to district policy. Now back to you, Taylor.
Thank you, David. Our current cell phone policy might be changing soon. Here's Mabel with the story.
Thank you, Taylor. Students are now in serious danger of losing their cell phone privileges, which may happen sometime soon this semester. Principal Smith feels that it may soon be necessary to implement the district policy pertaining to cell phones, which, if enacted, would completely ban students from using their cell phones from the first bell to the last bell. One of the parody accounts claims that they use satire as a form of humor, but faculty worry that the post may be troubling to people and that the comments used have gone too far. A number of parents have even said that they're considering withdrawing their child from our school. And now back to you, Taylor.
Thank you, Mabel. Hopefully our cell phone policy does not change in the future. It's that time of the year. Now that we are in our second semester, more and more seniors are beginning to drive, which means that our school's parking lot will be getting very crowded, causing limited space for visitors and teachers to park. As we reach the end of the school year, there will be even less parking due to some juniors beginning to drive. The question is, where is everyone going to park?
The area highlighted in green will be painted with new parking spots. The area in red will soon be a no parking zone. And along the fence in turquoise will be a new pedestrian walking path.
Daniel Pearl will host a Sadie Hawkins movie night. Girls will have the opportunity to ask their guy of their choice to attend a school screening of the film Wonder Woman. All students are welcome to attend. Refreshments will also be available for purchase. Students will also have the opportunity to win a DVD copy of Wonder Woman for themselves. The event will take place in the NPR on Friday, March 9th at 6 p.m. And here's Alberto with entertainment.
Thank you, Sean. Hello, this is Alberto Serrano.
Here's a list of some of the films set to be released today. Red Sparrow, a thriller where a Russian agent trained to manipulate others falls for an American agent, putting her at risk for her first mission. Starring Jennifer Lawrence, Joe Egerton, and Matthias Schoenaerts. Dance Academy: The Comeback. Fans of the TV show Dance Academy will be happy to hear this movie conclusion will soon be released in U.S. theaters, allowing everyone to see how the cast will wrap up their final adventure. Starring Zena Goodman, Alicia Bannett, and Dina Kaplan. Death Wish. In the thriller action film, a man sets out to take revenge on the person responsible for his wife's tragic death. Starring Bruce Willis, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Elizabeth Shue.
Now on to Genevieve for entertainment.
Thank you, Alberto. Hello, this is Genevieve Avalos. Here are the top 5 albums on the Billboard 200. Man of the Woods by Justin Timberlake, Culture 2 by Migos, The Greatest Showman soundtrack, Divide by Ed Sheeran, 24 Magic by Bruno Mars. That's all for today, Sharks. Have a great weekend.